Good evening, everybody. Brian Rieger here for this fine Thursday evening on what is it? Today is May 22nd, 2014. Just want to welcome you tonight to our We Believe Team Hangout. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you that are live, feel free to use the chat roll. That's what it's there for. And make sure you're giving us some comments and asking any questions you have along the way. Tonight I'm going to kind of do something a little different. Scott and Debbie are at the Empower event in New Orleans. I will be going to the one in Charlotte, so next month. So tonight I will be doing this with you folks tonight. You'll have me one-on-one. So what I thought I'd do is maybe bring you guys some value tonight. Something you can, a training that you guys can maybe plug some new people into, or even do yourself if you're not already doing this, for somebody to be able to go out and quickly go out and start generating leads from day one for free. So, I just wanted to do that a little bit. A few announcements. Make sure that if you have not gone to the Seattle or Charlotte event, or I'm sorry, New Orleans event, start planning for Charlotte. You have a month now to get yourself there, but you definitely want to make sure you're getting to the events. That and make sure that you are digging into the products that you have and start positioning yourself for those you don't. So, those of you that do not have the Costa Rica or 15Ks yet, I highly recommend going right as soon as this is over and going and start getting yourself upgraded through the products, because they are revamping everything. iPass 2, I don't believe, is very far away. And there is going to be certain levels that where you will get bonus things for being at certain levels. So make sure that you're out there and you are getting your products, and when you do own the products, going out there and actually learning them and digging through them. I know the High Traffic Academy that Vic is doing is absolutely incredible. I mean, it's some of the best training I've ever seen. Goes right along with the 15K to be able to go out there and generate some solid traffic very quickly. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw on a screen share tonight and kind of just do this as a little bit of a training and kind of share with you guys some stuff that you can do, again, on somebody on day one or anybody that's been on the team for a while can do to go out and generate traffic very quickly, very simply, and without much, without having any technical knowledge really whatsoever. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to put on, let me put on my screen share here. Oop, that's the wrong button. There we go. Let's do this one here. Okay, so there we go. So now you should see my screen. Oh, that's the chat roll. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about Aweber and some of the features of Aweber. Aweber has a really cool feature that you can use your list name as an email address. So for an example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of do this as a dual training. How to set up your Aweber, along with how to go out and once you have your Aweber set up, go out very quickly and start generating some traffic using Aweber as a tool. And this works. We're all an Empower network here, and I will probably be talking about money. Just remember, we do have a full income disclosure at www.empowerednetwork.com/income.php, or you can click the link at the bottom of the page of this page to see our full income disclaimer. Got to get that out of the way. But this is my Aweber, and usually for somebody that's new, that's never set it up an Aweber account, when you first start, you're going to have a current list is going to be a jumbled name like this, or it'll say default with a number, and that's just a list name that Aweber gives you to start off with. So when you first start off, you're going to be like right here, and you're going to have some sort of jumbled mess, either default, like here's one for default with a big huge number, or Aweber list and a big huge number. So when you're setting up your Aweber, for this purposes, I'm going to assume you know how to set up an account with Aweber. Get with your sponsor so your sponsor can send them your link or their link to get signed up with Aweber. It's only $1 for your first month, and it is an absolute necessity tool to have to go along with your business. So I'm going to assume for these purposes that you were able to go to aweber.com. Matter of fact, let me just do that real quick. aweber.com. And again, your sponsor will give you a link, and if they didn't, just reach out to them and say, hey, I need a link. And all you're going to do is you're going to go to this button here that says pricing, and then you're going to just sign up for $1. Okay, you're going to fill out, you're going to just do the monthly, or if you want to do quarterly or yearly, that's completely up to you. And then you're just going to simply fill out this form to complete your account. Again, it's $1 for your first month and $19 a month after that. And then they will send you an email with your default password and a email confirmation. So then you'll just get the 2 emails. You'll confirm your account, use the password they sent you, and then you'll simply log into your account. And when you log into your account, you're going to be looking at a screen like this. Obviously, it's not going to have leads in there yet because it's a brand new account. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to here to list options and then list settings. So you go to here to list settings, and this is where you're able to really kind of change your list to anything you want to change it to. So let's say I wanted my list to be contact me today. Just something. Okay. So there you go. It's contact me today. So I'm going to change my list to something that I want to use because, and here's another cool little trick, and I'm gonna get into this here in a second, is how to use this list name as an email address. So see, for an example here, see how it had the original email address right here? All right, that was the original list, okay? So when I change this, it's actually going to update this to an AWeber email address. So let's say contact me for info. We'll call it contact me for info. What's it doing here? Contact me for info. Well, I don't know why it's doing that. It's adding a space in there. Contact me. Well, we'll just keep contact me today. And if it's something that's taken, it'll actually tell you that it's taken. Okay, and then you're going to have your from name, address. Okay, so from name, your email address, and your contact address. So then you'll simply just go to here and save settings. Okay, so now you have your settings saved. Okay, now the next thing you're going to do is go to messages, follow-up series. And this is where you're going to create messages. The good thing with us is we already have the messages done for you. So all you're going to do is you're going to, if you are not a member of our Facebook group yet, then you need to go out and get with your sponsor, or you can friend me and I will add you in the Facebook group, or you can just come directly. It's EN We Believe Team for Facebook group. So if you actually just look up, I think it's EN We Believe Team, you will get to our Facebook group. But right here in our pinned post, we have a sorry, everything's kind of laggy because I got the screen, or got the thing running. Right here is our Team AWeber code, right here. So you're simply just going to copy this code, okay? Go back to your messages, and then right here it says looking for campaign sharing. See, right here is where we went to messages, follow-up series, all right? And we actually have messages that are already written for you. So you got your list set up today, right now. Contact me today. All right. And then what we're doing is we're looking for campaign sharing. So see where right here it says looking for campaign sharing. You're simply going to click this blue campaign sharing, and it's going to ask you for a code. So that all you're going to do is you're going to paste that code on the Facebook page right into there. And for those that don't have the access to the Facebook page and want to get started right away, it's actually blogbeast_email -0447E $$ F. All right, and then you're just simply going to hit this load campaign. Okay, so once it loads in, boom, there you go. So now we have our 30 message series already pre-written for you in your autoresponder. Okay, so now all you're going to need to do is go back to your list options and list settings. All right, and we're going to go to step 2, personalize your list. Okay, so now we personalize our list. All right, and we're going to go all the way down here to the bottom where it says global text snippets. And it has my Empower Network username. All you're going to simply do is hit edit, put in your username. So you'd erase my name, but of course mine is Brian Rieger. And then you're just simply going to hit update. So now it's going to be, all those messages are going to be coded to you, set and ready to roll, and then save settings. Okay. And then the last step you're going to need to do is just go to here, confirmed opt-in. And that's basically, this is your opt-in message. So if somebody said, hey, look, you know, if you have this on, they're going to get a message. Basically, it's called a double opt-in, where they're going to say, hey, you opted into this list. Please click this link to confirm that you want to be on the list. The problem with having a double opted-in list where they have to confirm it is probably only about 20% of people will actually confirm it. So it'll really hurt your chances of growing your list. So I always recommend you want to go to required opt-in web forms and turn this to off. It's going to say, are you sure you want to disable confirmed opt-in for web form submissions? Say yes. So now you're just going to simply turn that to off, and now you're going to save settings. And that's all you need to do in Aweber to set it up. That's it. All right, so now I have a Contact Me Today list set up in Aweber. So here's something really, really, really cool that you can do to go out, and let me just check the chat roll here real quick. Okay, so we're not missing nothing. Okay, so let me show you something really, really cool and really, really simple you can do with this list. Okay, so I just want to go to list settings here, and right now it still has that default, this one. It takes a little while for it to populate and to update. I would say give it about maybe 45 minutes or an hour, but you can just come in and check this. All right, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to one of my other lists here. Let's see, this one. Sorry. I had actually just made this list too. I want to see if it populated it yet for the email. I had made this one earlier just for the sake of this training. Let's see here. So that's all set up. Basic settings. Okay, so see, it's still the other list name here, but it's okay. So what we're going to do is I'll just use a different one. I'll use, like, for this example, I'm going to use this Brian Rieger PT. Okay, so I'm going to show you something really cool that you can do. Now that you got your list set up, I'm going to show you something you can do on Craigslist that will automatically start getting leads flowing into your system within hours of joining. So we went through, we set up a list in Aweber. We got our messages set up and ready to roll. So if you're new to our team, that's basically your setup for Aweber, and I'm actually going to embed that into the website, the We Believe Team website, as a tutorial to set up your Aweber once you have your account set up. So very simple. It's only a very 3-4 step process. Okay, so now we're going to come over to Craigslist, and we're going to choose Craigslist in the U.S. Now we're going to find a town. Let's find a town, find a town, find a town. Let's see. We'll just see where we pick. Okay, I picked San Diego, California. Okay, now what we're doing is we're going to look for jobs. Okay, now I had created a Craigslist account, and if you actually look in the Craigslist training, under the training webinars and the We Believe Team site, you can find out how to set up your Craigslist account and everything else. But for this purposes, I already had my account set up. I just wanted to keep this moving along. Okay, so we're going to look in the jobs category, and we're going to try to find something that kind of matches what we do. Obviously, you have marketing, PR, and advertising, sales, business development, you know, those web and info design, writing and editing. Those are things we do. So let's, for this, go to marketing, PR, and advertising. Okay, so as you can see, there's some ads in here already that people have put in here. You know, that kind of are giving some, you know, I guarantee 90% of these, or half of these, if not, are probably some sort of online marketing. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and come to here and hit post. Okay. Now, Craigslist is going to say to us, you know, what kind is this? Is the job offered? So we're going to go to job offer. and then it's going to ask what kind of job, and we determined it was going to be marketing, advertising, PR jobs. And, oh, well, see, now it's trying to charge us because San Diego's a bigger town, so we actually need to go back because that's actually a paid. Some of the bigger cities, they actually charge you. Smaller cities, they do not. So we're going to go ahead and choose U.S. We need a smaller city. Paid posts are nice if you want to do them, but for this purposes, I don't want to put in my credit card info, so I'm just going to do a free ad. So we'll do, let's check Waco, Texas. And then jobs, we're going to post, job offered. Okay, and now it's telling you guidelines, basically, hey, it can't be, you know, it says it can't be business opportunities or any of that other stuff, but that's all nonsense. Trust me, people do it every day. We're doing marketing, advertising, and PR jobs. All right, so now what it's going to say is it's going to say, okay, Craigslist mail relay, show my real email address. So we're going to choose show my real email address. And they can, do you want them to be able to contact you by phone or text? You could. Like for me, if you said by text or by phone, you can put in here 540-849-6114. Contact name, Brian Rieger. Okay. So now they're going to ask for a job posting title. And I'm actually just going to rip off one of my job postings that I have real quick. So I'm just going to do a quick copy and paste. Pay no attention to this part. You obviously won't. You'll have to write your own job posting. But for me, let me rip off my burned out marketer ad. So this one is. Oh, this is the wrong one. Let's do. Work at home sales and marketing. Will do. So I'm going to preview this, and I'm just going to simply take the job title right here. And again, you'll be writing your own. You'll write your own copy. I'm just doing this for this purpose to, okay, and then to not slow everything down. So that way I'm not slowing everything down. That way, and I'll actually read you guys this posting. Copy. I'll read you the posting so you can kind of see how I word it. Okay. So it's actually going to be email me today for more info on how to get started today. So basically what I'm doing is that here in this job post it just says we're looking for work at home sales professionals. You set your own hours, you work when you want. Easy 3-step system can be done in as little as 2 hours. Follow a proven plan and produce over $80 million in commissions in only 2 short years. Generate a payment plan that pays you weekly. Company is expanding rapidly and looking for self-motivated individuals. Live the lifestyle you want and deserve. Complete support to help you reach your goals and dreams. Be in business for yourself, not by yourself. We don't have any special skills or education requirements. This is completely entry level, and we'll train you from start to finish. We provide one-on-one coaching, mentoring to walk you through the steps of becoming successful at working from home. Most people who want to work with us meet the following: ability to work independently, personal, reliable, honest, self-motivated personality and mindset, ability to work at least 10 hours per week, knowledge of basic computer skills and functions, good at either customer service, sales, marketing, administrative type work. Email me today for more info to get started. Okay, so now it's asking if I want to show it on maps. No, no, no. Telecommuting, okay. Part-time's okay. Person with disabilities is okay. And then what I'm going to put in here is actually what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to put no replies to this email, and then I'm going to say email me to at Brian Rieger PT at. Actually, I'm going to do that more info because it'll be fixed by later. Well, yeah, let me just so I don't have to go back in. Brian Rieger pt at aweber.com. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to put your list name. So whatever your list name is what you're going to put in there. So basically it's going to be email me at brianriegerpt@aweber.com today for more info. So what's going to end up happening, and then you're just going to continue, and that's going to give me a warning saying, hey, you have an email in there. Let's see, please specify that. Oh, compensation. It's asked me about compensation. Please be detailed as possible. Commission-based sales. Sorry, I totally missed that. So commission-based sales. Okay. Now it's asking if you want to add an image. If you wanted to add an image, we could do something like work from home sales. And then we'll just go to images. See if anything's cool looked out. Anything sticks out at us. That one looks pretty cool. So there you go. So this is whatchamacallit. It's very so then I just right clicked on it. I'm gonna save image as. This one's just kind of random. It doesn't really say anything. So work from home lady. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Okay, we'll close that, and then we'll go ahead and add an image. It was in download, and it was work from home lady 1. Open. You can add an image. You don't have to. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Done with images. Okay. So now this is what our ad is going to look like. All right. Now simply see how it just says email me at brianriegerpt@aweber.com. So what happens is, okay, so I say it looks good. Sorry, it's telling me my Malwarebytes is saying. So now, I'm going to kind of just check it over. It's got a little picture in here, work from home sales and marketing, work from home, be your own boss, you set your own hours. So the picture is actually goes right along with my text. All right, then it's saying just email me at brianriegerpt@aweber.com for more info. So then I'm just simply going to publish it. All right, when you do not have a link in your ads for Craigslist, people can very easily go on, click on the link, and see that it's, see how it asked me to show it. So it can very simply, here, I'm going to go back to that. So I can show you that. I shouldn't have clicked on it. But see how it says email me at show contact info? So that's people have robots and stuff that'll send you spam emails. The reason Craigslist does this is so a human being has to click on it to find that email address. So there you go. So now it's just email me at. So now when somebody emails you at that email address, what it is going to do is it's automatically going to opt them in to that list without them ever having to go to a sign-up form, without them ever having to do anything. And let's just go back to our the list we made, which was, I don't think it was this one. Oh, it was Contact Me Today. All right. So what's going to happen is in our autoresponder series, our first message is this Welcome to Prosperity team. This Welcome to Prosperity team, your 14 bonuses inside. So what's going to happen is they are going to get this message sent to them about 3 or 4 minutes after they email you. So when they send that email to your list name at aweber.com, within 3 or 4 minutes, they're going to get this email that kind of gives them the broad strokes of how it works. So, this is the follow-up that's already done up for you to give them that more information that they'll need about the position you posted. So what will end up happening is it's a very quick, simple, easy way. And, I did a little bit of jumping around just because I'm trying to do this as a training. But you'll notice that once you do this 1 or 2 times, it's very, very quick. And you can do about 2 ads a day without getting flagged, but you want to do it in 2 different categories in 2 different, so you want 2 different categories in 2 different cities. So simply you can just go back to Craigslist, all right, and then pick another city. So go to US and then pick another city and just do it all over again, okay? And then pick a different, you know, so you could do like Corpus Christi, Texas. We did Waco. Go to marketing, PR, and ad jobs. Well, we just did that one. Never mind. So let's go back here. Let's choose this time, you know, sales and business development, and then again post, and then go ahead and just go through this again. Job offered, and then abide by the guidelines, and then boom, there you go. Now you can put another post up. Okay, so it's a real simple way to go out and start growing your list. Within, I mean, what did that take? About, and that was with me explaining it. I mean, literally, it was a 20-minute process to go out there and matter of fact, boom, that's where, look, already got a hit on it. So, you know, it's a way that very quickly you can go out and start growing your list and start getting people, you know, opted in and people that are actually out there looking for positions. So, you know, it's a way to organically create some leads without having to do too much crazy amount of work, without having to have any real technical knowledge. I mean, I believe that anybody should be able to do that very, very quickly. And again, what did that take? 15, 20 minutes. You know, those are the little things that you're going to need to start doing to really grow your business on a daily basis. Because if you're not getting fresh leads in every day, if you're not seeing a number here every day, for me, I've had a couple, I've actually had some slow last couple days. I've kind of mixed up my advertising a little bit, so that's why yesterday was down. Usually I'm getting about 50 to 60 quality leads a day. Obviously, the more you get, the more signups you'll get. You know, if you can produce about 100 leads a day, you should be able to get at least 1 sign up a day. It's a pretty simple formula that tells you, hey, look, 1 sign up or 100 leads a day will get you about 1 sign up a day. If you want two leads or 2 sign ups a day, get about 200 leads a day. So it's all about going out, taking the action, and doing the things necessary to produce traffic. Okay, let me go ahead and I'm going to crank off the screen share here for a second. And then I'm going to do a couple other things here. Screen share, what the heck, there we go. Okay, so, you know, I hope that you see that there's things you can do that will help you go out and start producing leads today. I don't care if you've been here for one minute, 1 hour, for 1 day, 1 month, or 1 year. You can go out and produce leads on a daily basis by doing simple things like that. Okay, so now what I want to kind of do is actually, let me grab a marker here. 1 second. Let me see if this is going to show up. Hold on. Let me see if this will show up. And I'll try to talk louder so you guys can hear me. Let me see here. Yeah, that'll show up. Hold on. Let me grab a towel. 1 second. Okay. I'll try to stand off to the side so you guys can see me here. Hold on. Let me get this stupid chair out of the way. Okay. So, you know, for people that are new with us, let me show you real quick in a simple way of how our business kind of works. You know, a lot of people that join us, you know, have already been in some sort of home-based business and, you know, either didn't succeed like they thought they would or didn't do the things they thought that they were going to do, or their sponsor didn't help them. You know, what we have here is pretty simple, pretty basic. Basically, you know, here's your funnel. All right. So we showed you exactly how to make some traffic, right? So, you know, you have AWeber and Craigslist. Okay, so we got our Craigslist. So we put our Craigslist ad up, and that's going to produce traffic. Okay, so that's traffic, right? So that produces our traffic. And there's many ways to produce traffic. I don't care if you use paid marketing, Facebook, there's a million ways to produce traffic. So what we're doing, and then this is our Aweber. Okay, this is our Aweber. This is our funnel system. So they're either going to go directly into Aweber or they're going to go to a capture page. Capture page is basically just a web page, has some text, has some writing, and has an email box for email. Okay, put in your email, okay? And I know it's probably a little fuzzy, but picture this as a capture page with an email box. So they're either going here or into your Aweber, and what you're doing is you're just dumping traffic into the funnel. All right. Now, when somebody enters the funnel, all right, they're going to start getting email message, email message, email message, email message, email message, email message. So all you're trying to do is build the amount of traffic going into the funnel, so you have more and more people receiving your email messages. The more people receiving email messages, obviously, the more people that have a chance to come back in and start and get signed up. All right. So you have your traffic and you have your funnel, and they're getting their messages, and then right out of the bottom comes sales, which, as we know in our business, equals money. All right. So that, in a nutshell, is all we're trying to accomplish. You cannot have anything come out of the bottom of this funnel if you're not putting anything in the top. If you just take a basic funnel and just hold it, and there's nothing going into it, what's coming out of it? Nothing. So you really, really, really need to go out there and get traffic going into your funnel, because if you don't have traffic coming on a daily basis, you don't have nothing. You don't even have a business. So you really, really need to just go out there, produce the traffic, get leads flowing into your system on a daily basis, and then let the system do what the system does. Great example, we talked about a new member I had join last week. He had just joined. Last week he was with us for, I don't know, maybe 2 days or so, or 3 or 4 days actually, and had his first 2 signups. He just got, I think, number 3, 4, and 5 in the last 4 or 5 days, simply by driving traffic into his funnel. I mean, he's not calling people, he's not reaching out to people, he's not cold calling, he's not prospecting his friends and his neighbors, and he's simply doing what the system teaches, and going out there and producing results. I mean, really, and that's what it comes down to, is just going out there and doing the things necessary to get the traffic flowing into your funnel. And if you can do that, I promise you, you will have the results you're trying to get to, and you'll get your business to where you want it to get to. You just have to go out and simply focus on that. I mean, I can't tell you how many programs I've been in where they expected me to build this entire system myself because they just didn't have it. They didn't have anything like this. It was, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to send people to a web form that's asking for their name, their email address, and their phone number. All right? And now what you have to do is you have to call every person that fills out that form, or email every person that fills out that form personally, reach out to them, talk to them, get them, you find out. They would do what's called the discovery call, and the discovery call was discovering if they're even open to the possibility, or if it's a good fit for them, and if they're, basically you're trying to discover, are they even interested in joining your business? Do they have any interest whatsoever? So then what you do is now you're sending them to a presentation. They watch the presentation. Now you're calling them back, setting up some sort of 3-way calling where you get a sponsor or somebody in your upline to basically sell them into the program. And what are people looking for? They want the, oh, well, we have, you're going to join us today and be rich tomorrow, and it's an amazing thing, and it's incredible, and you're not going to have to do any work, and you're just going to get rich, which we all know is bullcrap. It's all bullcrap. I don't care what business you're in. I don't care if you're selling widgets, if you're selling lemonade, if you're selling cars, or you're selling a power network. You have to put in the time. You have to put in the work to make it happen. Because if you don't put in the time, you don't put in the work, it's never going to happen. You know, business people get up early, stay up late, they work their butt off every time in between. All right. And I don't want anyone to be fooled to think that this is get rich quick. There's a difference between get rich quick and get rich quickly. Okay. This is get rich quickly if you put in the effort. This is get rich by putting in the effort. Not, hey, look, you're going to just all of a sudden have some sort of fairy dust that you're going to sprinkle up in the air. You're going to join Brian Rieger's team. He's going to sprinkle the magic fairy dust on top of you, and you're going to wake up tomorrow and have all this money in your bank account, because it doesn't exist. You know, get rich quick and free money with no effort does not exist. You know, none of us have a printing press in our basement. You know, there's no magic, magic program out there with that says, hey, we're going to give you this printing press to make money. And you know that there's a few out there that'll tell you that, but usually the life of a program like that is you can measure it with an egg timer. They come and go so quickly because they're selling thin air. And really, you know, there's a lot of they're called HYPEs, high yield investment programs, and they're all nonsense, because what they're doing is they're taking my money to pay you or your money to pay me. And they take all the new people that join the programs money to pay the people that have been in the program for a little while. But the problem is, as soon as the new people stop signing up, the old people can't get paid anymore, and the money runs out, because you need like one person to pay, or you need 6 people to pay the first person, then you need 36 people to pay those 6 people, then you need 144 people to pay those 36, and the numbers start compounding to the point where it just gets ridiculous, where you need 7,000 people to pay the 1,000 people that are waiting to get paid. So it's basically what you're doing is just selling thin air. And programs like that are not built to last. So, thank God that this is not one of those, that this is actually, we actually have products, we actually have things, that are tangible that people can buy, use, and utilize to grow a business. And, whether it's, again, an Empower Network or whatever business you're in. I don't care if you have a mom and pop's restaurant down the road, you can use our products to make your business better. So thank God for that. So let's see, we've been going about 40 minutes tonight. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and let's see if anyone's got any questions on what I've trained so far. Let's see here. Let me blast through the chat roll. Okay, well, we don't see any questions. So odds are what we'll do is just make it a nice short night tonight, a nice quick 40-minute training. But I hope that brought you some value tonight on what you can do, and just kind of open your eyes a little bit of a very easy way to utilize AWeber and Craigslist to mesh those two together and actually start producing traffic. Same thing with Facebook. You can put a Facebook post up that says, hey, look, hey, got this great business. For more information, email me at, and then your list name at aweber.com, and start producing traffic. LinkedIn, Twitter. You can send out a Twitter. Here, let me show you something really cool real quick. Let me go to this real quick, and then I'm going to pop on my screen share again for a half a second. Let me pop on the screen share again real quick, and I'm going to show you this really cool little nugget of knowledge. Okay, so there's a site out there called Fiverr, Fiverr.com. Okay, so you got Fiverr.com. Now, this is not the most amazing form of traffic, all right, and this is not the most amazing things that you can get, but check this out. They have all sorts of stuff, and everything on here is $5. So it's $5. All right, so let's say for business, let's see here, online marketing. So we are looking for keyword research, SEO, social marketing, get traffic. So get traffic right here. All right. So for $5, look, they got web analysts, fan pages, social marketing, get traffic. So like, let's say you start a Facebook fan page. Okay, you can get traffic to your fan page for as little as $5. It's not going to be the most highly targeted traffic, but it will. It's something. It's a way to start getting some likes built up in your fan page, because obviously, let's be realistic. The more fans you have, the more people will be interested. you know, the more people that will be interested in actually joining, because everybody has a herd mentality, and if they see the whole herd is going to a place, then they really, you know, it's something that is powerful enough to make people want to follow. So like this, look at this. I will post your message to 30,150,000 users. Okay, so let's see what she's got here. Nope. I actually already have an account, but let's see what she's doing. The Facebook groups are marketing groups in which mean to produce and show. So basically what she's doing is she's posting your message for you on Facebook in the marketing groups. So instead of you having to go into the marketing groups and post it all over, she's going to do it. She's going to do 10 Facebook groups with 30,000 members each. So she's going to post in 10 marketing groups and blog over 200 something, you know what I mean? So she'll post in 10 groups for you for $5. You know, is that a great deal? No, probably not. But, you know, this site is filled with these things. And you can also see the rating. So, like, let's find something. I'll tell you a really cool one that I've done is Twitter. Some people will, let's see here. Twitter, where they'll post your message on their Twitter account. And that's really a kind of a cool thing, because if you actually put an email out on Twitter, believe it or not, people will email it. So, you know, here's a bunch that will send your message out to their followers. So here's somebody with 10,000, 5,000, 7,000, 2,000 Twitter followers, 2,000, 5,000 plus. You know, so you're looking for ones with, you know, with good amount of followers, okay, and you're also looking for people that have, you know, preferably U.S. traffic. Like, say there's 150 U.K., so this person's only been bought once, but they have 100% positive rating for the one person that did buy it. And then you can also use this to kind of, somewhere in here, there's a way to sort it. Okay, so like you can recommended or high rating. So let's do it by high rating. Because obviously the more people, the higher rating they have, the more people that have used it, the more people that, you know, says that it's actually worth its while. So this person's actually had, let's see here. Like this person's, let's see, tweet your website to, what is this, 2 million Facebook fans, 70,000 Facebook Twitter followers for your traffic. Let's see, she's from Sri Lanka, joined over a year ago, but has 2,100 positive votes and a 5-star rating. So that tells me that this for $5 is maybe worth sending out, you know? You know, so I mean, look, 100% positive rating by 2,001 buyers. Average time to send is 1 day, and right now she's queued 56 orders in queue, which tells me that, you know, if she's sending one a day, so she's sending one a day on average, it's going to take about 56 days for her to send out your message. It'll be 56 days from now. So you might not want to go from this one, but it's just something that you can do to kind of just scroll through these and see, like, here's express gigs, which will be like people that can do it quickly. You know, be able to do it in the next usually 24 to 48 hours. So here's somebody that has, you know, 20 positive votes, 1,000 followers from the United States. Right now they have 0 orders in queue. So if you went and bought this right now, odds are that this person could get your message out for within 24 hours. So, you know, it's just a really cool, you know, little cool website. Then, I mean, you can do, you know, they can do web page. You can get web page design, so you could have them actually design capture pages for you if you wanted to. You know, so here's somebody who will design a professional web page for you. You know, from India, make responsive web page. So you could do like a landing page. So let's search for landing pages. Okay. And you know, if you can get somebody to make you a landing page for $5, I mean, how do you beat that with a stick? So here you go. So here's, let's see, do landing page designs by votes, so you can kind of just see who's got some good votes. So this person has 21 votes. Delivers in 1 day, so you'll have it by 24 hours. Usually, let's see, 100% satisfaction guaranteed, beautiful and attractive. Cost for a landing page is 2 gigs, so it'll cost you $10. It will depend on the amount of work to be done, so please contact me before ordering so you can discuss. So, you'll tell them what web host you're doing it on, or you can integrate with your autoresponder. So let's say you can get him to upload it for you for $5 extra. So for $5, you can get him to do a landing page, and then for $5, you can get him to upload it to your site if you wanted to, or you can just send you the raw HTML code and you can import it yourself. So, just something to keep, just to get your mind moving is all I'm trying to do tonight on things you can do, creative ways you can go out and actually start producing some traffic for yourselves. Again, traffic is the key to our business. That's what we do. We do traffic generation here. That's what we focus on. We do traffic generation and really kind of helping our new members get started. Few updates I do have is Empower Network has revamped the back office a little bit. So just go back in there and you'll see now that they actually have it a getting started section. Then they have your core products, additional products, and then affiliate information down at the bottom. So a little change on that. They also have a new member webinar that is going to be, I think, loaded in on Monday or Tuesday, I think was the timeline for that. Vic is going to put in the conversion mastery section of the internet traffic formula is supposed to be going in on Monday or Tuesday also. So that is should be, that'll end up the and then the last live training module will be next Thursday. So that should complete out the internet traffic formula. Have not heard of a timeline yet about when we'll be able to start going out for those of us that own it and start selling it again. But there's definitely a lot of stuff in the works. Dave Wood is very from what the quote from Justin Beringia was, Dave Wood. He's never seen Dave Wood working harder than he is right now. So just absolutely amazing stuff coming down the pipeline. I know iPass 2 is looking like it's going to be very, very, very good. So and should be coming live, I would say, in the next few weeks. So that's going to be another resource for us to really go out there and start growing our business. So if you can get this traffic thing down, we are going to have a lot of tools for you to send that traffic to help you convert it. So lots of exciting stuff coming down the road for us. So just keep your eyes tuned to the Facebook group. Today was, I think this week should be my kid's last baseball game. I actually kind of dipped out from the one early today, and they were actually tied. My wife just sent me a text. They're tied in the top of the 8th. So missing the best game of the year right now to be on this hangout, but do not mind at all. So with that being said, I want to thank you all for being here tonight and spending a little time with me. Hope you got some value out of what I taught you tonight, and hopefully starting next week I will be a lot more active within the groups. Just been kind of crazy with kids baseball, kids finishing up school, trying to get spring cleaning done, stuff like in my hot tub, pool, and all that stuff up and running and ready to roll for spring and summertime, which is my favorite outdoor time of the year. So with that being said, thank you so much for spending a little time with me tonight. Hope you did get some value from it. Just go out there, keep producing them leads, keep striving for excellence, and get to where you want to get, because you absolutely deserve it. So have a wonderful, wonderful evening. We'll see you all next week. Got any questions, feel free to ask us in the Facebook group. And with that being said, have a wonderful, wonderful evening.